All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you. It is 9 minutes with me on a Fish Friday, Rosie's Corner. You know the deal. I walk in, it smells amazing. The fish is rolling, the mac and cheese is rolling, the wings are going, the pizza. It smells incredible. Hot and cold subs. Get here for the themed food days as well, like your Fish Friday, your Chicken and Biscuit Wednesday, your Turkey Slop Tuesday. Terrific stuff here at Rosie's Corner, and they are available to deliver or Grubhub as well. Rosie's Corner is a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor. Make sure you get them on Instagram and on Facebook, and grab that gift card for a stocking stuffer this holiday season if you're in and around the central New York area as well. Let's preview Steelers and Buffalo Bills on Sunday night. Another primetime game for Bills Mafia. And look, the last primetime game went unbelievably well. I thought the Bills were unbeatable against the 49ers. If you get that Josh Allen, I mean, how far can this team go? He was fantastic in that game. I thought it was the best game he's played in his career when you take a look at, the footwork and the accuracy and the pinpoint throws and the control. Almost a 400-yard game, multiple scores, getting people involved, attacking the zone underneath. Cole Beasley throwing in between the corners and the safeties. That one pinpoint throw right through that laser to Gabe Davis was probably the best throw of his season and of his career. From Diggs to Davis to Beasley to, Singletary and the screens and the like. Josh Allen was getting everybody involved, and of course, he's able to roll out. He's able to throw on the run. He's able to throw in the pocket. And a lot of the pinpointing and a lot of the completion percentage that's going up, that's where I think Josh Allen has just improved so much with just a lot of the things that a quarterback does. The footwork and the understanding of things, and he's gotten so much better at pre-snap. All those things that are on the quarterback tree, all the branches that Allen was struggling with. And, of course, it helps to have Stephon Diggs as a wide receiver, number one, but, take pressure off everybody else as well. But, man, Allen has just improved so much. If they get that Josh Allen this Sunday, it's very simple. They're going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. The key for Pittsburgh, though, in this game is they're getting James Conner back. He's being activated off of the COVID list, and so he's going to play. Now, remember, the Pittsburgh Steelers' run game had been anemic with James Conner out of the offense, and Ben Roethlisberger throwing it 40, 50 times at his age right now, and the way he operates, I don't think that's the recipe for the Steelers to win football games. And so you get Conner back. Now you get some of that balance that Mike Tomlin likes. Remember, this is a Steeler offense under Mike Tomlin that went from ball control, play action, and the like to stars and strikes, really, for the Pittsburgh Steelers with the likes of Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Bryant. Now they're back to a balanced attack. Ben Roethlisberger, running game with James Conner. They like to utilize, 4 and 5 yard chunks with the running game, throwing to the tight end here and there, but then utilizing, Deontay Johnson and Juju Smith-Schuster and Claypool, short, intermediate routes, and then sometimes catch somebody deep. But it's rare to see Big Ben throwing that 30 to 40, 50-yard pass like the Mahomes to Tyreek Hill situation, for example. So now the balance is back. You've got James Conner, the 3 wideouts, Big Ben, a little bit of pressure alleviated from him. The offensive line's obviously got to improve this week as well from a protection standpoint. And I'm sure with the practices, James Conner getting in there for a couple of runs, in practice, the offensive line getting back to some chemistry, some cohesion with him. So that's number one in this football game. James Conner back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's an absolute key, I think, for both teams, because Pittsburgh gets him back for the balance, and the Bills need to stop the run in order to chase and get after Big Ben Roethlisberger. The Bills' offense, no question, is one of the best in the National Football League, and it's going to be interesting to see the dynamic and how they attack a Pittsburgh defense that likes to really, really get it with T.J. Watt and company. Do the Steelers come at you with a zone? How much of the tape do they use with the 49ers, a team that was absolutely destructed by Josh Allen, with that zone? Do you dare try to play some man on Stephon Diggs? I think no matter how you look at it, the key Buffalo Bill is, again, Cole Beasley. Because if Stephon Diggs is one-on-one, they bring the extra safety over for some double, you've got Cole Beasley over the middle, Mr. Security Blanket, as I like to call him. By the way, Cole Beasley looks like he could be the head guitar player in a rock band with that awesome hair. And, and then you look at if it's a soft zone, well, Beasley goes underneath. So I think either way, Beasley is your possession guy. He's your moving the chains type of receiver. I think he's the key Buffalo Bill. It'll also be interesting to see how the Buffalo Bills operate the running game. Remember, early against San Francisco, the Buffalo Bills took the ball right down, didn't get the fourth down, the fourth and goal, or 4th and 1, down by the red zone. The 49ers get the ball back. They take it down. The Bills stop them on 4th down. Then the Bills fumble with Moss. He's benched. The 49ers scored, and the Bills from there were the dominating team. They came back, tied the game, and then from there it was a runaway. The Bills basically ran away from a team finally, and they stomped on the 49ers, a defense, by the way, that took out the L.A. Rams the week before, and we saw what L.A. did offensively last night to the Patriots. So you take a look at this situation here with the Moss Singletary running game. It's going to be very interesting to see how Brian Daboll implements the run game. Does he start right out with Singletary, or does he give Moss an opportunity to kind of earn his stripes back a little bit? I think you might see a little bit of Moss in the beginning. I think a little 50-50 split there. You benched him against the Niners, and it was kind of a learning curve, a learning lesson there for Moss. But I think that they're both going to get equal play here in the backfield. So I think the Bills, again, attack. I cannot imagine what this stadium would be like if Bills Mafia were there. Plus the great contingent of Steeler fans traveling up from the Steel City, about a 3-hour drive to Western New York. I'm so sad to think about this game, no fans. I mean, I've said it for a long time. If we're packing Walmart, if we're packing Target, if we're packing all these different places, and people are standing in lines with masks and touching the same machines and all the rest, and we don't know what the hell's going on with Instacart, with people touching the cardboard and the packages before we get them, what's the difference between that and putting 15 to 20,000 fans in a stadium outside, totally spread out, plus walking in and using all the things that you need, your mask, your sanitizer, all that kind of stuff? There's no difference to me putting 15,000 people in a stadium outdoors, spread out, like the Chiefs have done, like the Saints have done, like the Florida State has, the Florida teams have done. I don't know what the difference is between that and packing retail outlets. I have no idea. But all I can do is close my eyes and think. Bills Mafia, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I cannot imagine what that atmosphere would be like. And this game could very well come down simply to the quarterbacks, right, as it often does in the NFL. What I think for the Buffalo Bills, running quickly through the keys. Slow down James Conner so that you can get to Big Ben Roethlisberger. Josh Allen not turning the ball over is a huge deal there as well. And I think the third key, too, is just from a very simple standpoint, get out in front. Get out, get the lead so that your defense can take some chances. Blitz, do some different things on the corners. Get Jerry Hughes and Micah Hyde and Tremaine Edmonds. Maybe utilize Tremaine Edmonds like he's been early in games. Blitz him from the left, blitz him from the edge on the right. Then you have him in the middle, and then he delay blitzes. Those different things, you can do more with that with Leslie Frazier's defense when you, of course, start scoring and you take the lead offensively. You have a little bit less pressure. You're not on the field as much if you're the Bills defense. There's also another deal here, a fourth key for me. The Buffalo Bills offensive line is going to be a huge factor. Remember, it looks like they finally got some things together last week. You sit Brian Winters, you got John Feliciano, you move him to the right side, you've got Deion Dawkins on the left. Bodeger has been playing some good football as well. You kind of mix those guys in. Deion Dawkins is your blindside guy. The offensive line all of a sudden starting to look the part, even without Cody Ford the rest of this season. From a Steelers standpoint, you want to run to set up the play action. Number 2, Big Ben Roethlisberger. With less throws, is he able to make more of those pinpoint throws? Number 3, it's going to be TJ Watt as kind of that X-factor player going after Josh Allen, knowing when he's going to be throwing on the run, or if he's going to be taken off with a broken play. I think the Watt thing, the kind of a spy deal with Allen, is going to be a big deal as well. I think the fourth key for Pittsburgh, don't turn the ball over. You give Buffalo a lot more opportunities on offense, they're going to kill you. Give me the Bills in this one close, 30-26. Buffalo takes the win in Western New York. 30-26, Buffalo Bills beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Get on down here to Rosie's Corner. It is a Fish Friday, a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor, and as I always tell you, enjoy the games.